Hi, welcome to 5 minutes-ish of Chanting Torah with Cantor Shelly. I'm glad you're here. So, we've got a triple extravaganza of observance. If you're looking in the year of 2022, this Shabbat is Shabbat Parashat Mikketz. It is a Shabbat in Hanukkah, the Shabbat in Hanukkah, because there's only one. And it's the Hebrew Rosh Chodesh, the month of Tevet. So it's a party up in here, and we're really glad that you're here. This Torah portion, Miketz, has got so much stuff. I feel like Stefan from Saturday Night Live. It's got a lot. But let me give you just a little teeny taste. The part I'm going to read has to do with Pharaoh's dream, of which he has two. What Joseph is able to extrapolate from this dream is that there's going to be 7 years of feast and 7 years of famine. Now, if you really look at sort of the setup, Joseph has been in jail with the cupbearer, who's like a butler, and the baker. Doesn't go so well for the baker, but the butler or cupbearer, he's restored to his job. And because Joseph's interpreted his dreams before, Joseph says to him, listen, when you get out of here, put in a good word for me, which he totally forgets to do until Pharaoh's minions are not able to translate these dreams into anything that makes sense. So Joseph is called up out of the pit, and not only does he interpret the dreams correctly, but this guy for once doesn't say, aren't I the main man? Instead, he gives the credit to God, which is a big shift. All right, well, Pharaoh is so grateful. He sticks the ring on Joseph's finger, and Joseph becomes the mucky mucks of mucky mucks. So these dreams come to fruition, as I said, and Joseph's brothers are in desperate need of food and come to Egypt looking for food. Well, Joseph recognizes them, but they don't recognize him. Joseph plays a trick on them, and then a second trick, which is to place a goblet inside of Benjamin, his full brother, by his mother Rachel. Put a goblet inside his knapsack. You see, Benjamin has this beloved status, much like Joseph does. And it's been really hard for Jacob to let Benjamin go to Egypt. But because of the famine, he does. Anyway, when that goblet's discovered, and I'm doing a lot of speeding ahead here, so read the Parsha. But when that goblet's discovered, then it's Judah who says, don't enslave him, take me instead. Which shows that not only has Joseph changed greatly, but so has his brothers, and sets up the big reveal for next week. All right, enough about all that, which is really good and yummy stuff. I'm going to pull up now these verses of the dream and do a little chanting. First, we do the blessing for engaging of Torah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Vayehi miketz shenatayim yamim, ופרעה חולם, והנה עומד על היאור. והנה מן היאור עולות 7 פרות יפות מראה ובריאות בשר, ותראינה באהו. והנה 7 פרות אחרות עולות אחריהם מן היאור, רעות מראה ודקות בשר, ותעמודנה אצל הפרות שפת היאור. ותאכלנה הפרות רעות המראה ודקות הבשר את Sheva haparot yafot hamar'eh v'habriot. Vayikat Paro. All right, and here's the story. And I know I'm going a little over, so I'll read fast. After 2 years' time, Pharaoh dreamed that he was standing by the Nile, and out of the Nile comes 7 cows, and they look great. They're handsome, they're sturdy, and they go eating in the reed grass. But 7 other cows come up from the Nile, close behind them, and they don't look so hot. They're ugly, they're gaunt, and they stood behind the cows at the bank of the Nile. And the ugly gaunt cows ate up the 7 sturdy cows. And I bet you can imagine Pharaoh woke up after that. All right, go into your Chumash and read the second dream. Really fascinating stuff. Even more fascinating is Joseph's interpretation, which is spot on. Thanks so much for joining us. Come in person at 5959 North Sheridan, or I'll see you back here next week. So if you enjoyed this content and would like to connect with us, we want you to connect with us, actually. Could you just do that for us, please? I want to get to know you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You see the button. And anytime you're in the Chicago area, come visit us, 5959 North Sheridan. Also, you can look at our bulletin, or you can see other content we post on the Emmanuel Congregation website, www.emmanuelcong.org. Thanks.